And another game, another L for the Indiana Fever against a decent team. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We've been trying to hit 57k for like the last 2 weeks. We've been at 56.9k for 2 weeks. If we could hit that by the end of the season, I'll be happy. Really want to go for 60k. Honestly, 57k by the end of the season, I'm happy. But that game was grim. A 6-point game that felt like a 26-point game. It never felt like the Fever were in that game. It absolutely never felt like the Fever won that game. We're in that game. That game felt like it was a game that the Mercury could have won by 28, 29 points had they really wanted to. Aaliyah Boston, non-existent. That's as bad a game as I've seen Aaliyah Boston play, having a Fever uniform. It's as bad a game as I've seen Boston play. She had a couple. She was 4 of 10 and goes 1 of 5 to end the game. Bree Turner had another 19-minute game. Like, Natasha Howard was unplayably bad. Like, we're paying her a max contract. She won Commissioner's Cup MVP. And she had a couple of games where she was okay. But after that, I'm like, it's just a non-factor. Damiris Dantas is borderline unplayable. I know she was +6, but she's borderline unplayable. On a day where the Golden State Valkyries are going to beat the Liberty, where they iced the game. When they iced the game with a Temi corner 3-pointer. And we chose to keep Dantas over Temi. And for everyone being like, oh, they left Dantas and Temi unprotected. They had to protect Nalissa Smith. They protected 6 players, you fucking idiots. They protected their starting 5, and they protected Dantas. Because they bought out Katie Lou. They got rid of they cut Grace Berger, Victoria Saxton. They never re-signed Erica Wheeler. I think they kept Dantas because she was on a relatively okay contract. So that's why they protected Dantas, and Temi was a restricted free agent. They didn't know what Temi was going to get. They chose Dantas over Temi in what is the dumbest decision I've ever seen from a team. They protected Dantas over Temi, unless, of course, they protected Christy Wallace. They didn't keep Dantas. Who did they keep then? In the chat. Who did they keep? Nalissa Smith, the core 4. Who was the 6th player? Who was the 6th player if not Temi? Dog Wallace? Because it's Dog Wallace, a bunch of players they cut, and Dantas. Is Temi younger? They're the same age. It's either Dog Wallace or Dantas. One or the other. Kelsey Mitchell and Lexi Hull were the only players. I'm triggered. Of course I am. I'm triggered when people are being intentionally idiots. When people are being intentionally dumb and saying shit that's completely factually incorrect. There is absolutely no way unless they protected Dog Wallace. But they didn't protect Grace Berger. Grace Berger was the first player to get cut. She was the first player they cut. But yeah, honestly, when it came to this game today, Kelsey Mitchell was great in the first quarter, and she did a lot in garbage time. She got a lot of garbage time buckets. Like, she had 29, but she had 15 in the first quarter. Unbelievable first quarter to keep us in. Like, unpopular, like, a decent first quarter to, or great first quarter to keep us in it. And then in the second quarter, non-existent. Third quarter, non-existent. Game's over. And then starts cooking in garbage time. Odyssey Sims, thank you, Odyssey Sims, going 2 of 9. She is currently 3 of 19 since signing on a full contract. Bree Turner, I don't think Bree Turner was bad here, but like, Bree Turner cannot be playing 19 minutes in a game. Aaliyah Boston had a bad game. Lexi was good. Lexi was real good, I thought. And in fairness, like, we're not going to blame we never blame Kelsey Mitchell. She's still cooked. It's just annoying that her points came in the first quarter in garbage time. But still, Kelsey Mitchell did have 29 points on efficient shooting. You can't take that away from her. But yeah, it was one of those games where it just never felt like we were in it from minute one. From minute one, it did not feel like we were in that game. It felt like they knew they could just turn it on whenever they felt like it. Like Satu was terrible. Kyle Copper was terrible. But like every time, and look right back in the game, we give up an offensive board. We gave 5 offensive boards. Here's Asherback alone. They didn't even play Kit Laxa. They didn't even have to play Kit Laxa. Kit Laxa literally would be our first off the bench. Like Kit Laxa would literally be our first off the bench, and she doesn't play for this team. Natasha Howard, I don't know what the hell's happened to Natasha Howard. I actually don't know what's happened to Natasha Howard. I don't know what the hell's going on with Leah Boston right now. That's 2 horrific games in a row. Like, she had 11 points and 8 boards and 7 assists. With 5 of 15 from the field. We had 10 total bench points. Our top bench scorer was Bree Turner, 12 total bench points. For some of the good things that Aerial Powers does, she gets in the way a lot. Aerial Powers gets in the way of other players a lot. Like, you can say what you want about Aerial Powers. Like, she gets in the way an awful, awful lot. And look, I don't think the Indiana Fever are really... I think the fact that they kept this close is a good sign. Is a really, really good sign. But it wasn't a good game. It was not a good game for the Fever. And, look, we kept the game close. But it just wasn't. It's weird. On the scoreboard, it was close. On the scoreboard, this was a close game. But it just wasn't. I watched the whole game. And from minute 1, it just felt like we were being completely outplayed. It felt like we were being completely destroyed, that we weren't in that game, and all of a sudden I look up at the scoreboard and it's a 6-point game. We're in it. Kelsey Mitchell, again, had she been that much more aggressive in the third quarter, maybe we're in that game. Had she been more aggressive in the second quarter, maybe we're in that game. But at the same time, I don't want to blame Kelsey Mitchell, because Kelsey Mitchell was the only reason this game wasn't over in the first quarter. And she was the only reason, towards down the stretch, that this was not a 15-point game. I don't know. I don't really know what to say about this game, because it's always a tough one, and it's annoying when losing to this team. It's annoying losing to this team. Of all teams, this team's an annoying one to lose against, especially when DeWanna Bonner gives you nearly 20. And when DeWanna Bonner is just out there flopping, playing like a damn cod out there, flopping like a fish, and getting everything. So yeah, that's it for the game.